TaphoPhobia is an abnormal fear of being buried alive as a result of being incorrectly pronounced dead. Before the era of modern medicine, the fear was not entirely irrational. Throughout history, there have been numerous cases of people being buried alive by accident. In 1905, an English reformer, William Tebb, collected accounts of premature burial. He found 219 cases of near live burial, 149 actual live burials, 10 cases of live dissections, and 2 cases of awakening while being embalmed. In 17th century England, it is documented that a woman by the name of Alice Blunden was buried alive. As the story goes, she was knocked out after having imbibed in a large quantity of poppy tea. A doctor holding a mirror to her nose and mouth pronounced her dead. Tea made from dried unwashed seed pods would have contained morphine, codeine, which are sedatives. Her family quickly made arrangements for her burial, but 2 days after she was laid in the ground, children playing near her grave heard noises. Their schoolmaster went to check the gravesite for himself. He found that Blunden was still alive, but it took another day to exhume her. She was so close to death that she was returned to her grave, where a guard stood by before deserting his post. The next morning, she was found dead, but only after struggling to free herself once more. Fear of being buried alive was so elaborated to the extent that those who could afford it would make all sorts of arrangements for constructions of a safety coffin, including glass lids for observations, ropes for bells for signaling, and breathing pipes for survival until rescued. Although today we have more confidence in the medical profession and its ability to diagnose death accurately, there have been periods of public alarm in recent decades after medical errors in diagnosis death were reported. In Kazan, Russia, a lady by the name of Fei Lium M. collapsed at home following a heart attack in 2011. She was soon declared dead. A few days later, as she was lying in her casket at her own funeral, she woke up. She saw the mourners around her, crying and praying for her. She quickly realized what was happening. She began yelling and was rushed back to the hospital. She lived for an additional 12 minutes in intensive care prior to dying once more, this time for good. The cause of death? Heart failure. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed today's series, please click that like and subscribe button.